Hey everybody, what's up? It's James here with Study Spanish James here. Welcome to day number 5 of the Study Spanish James here crash course. This video we're gonna talk about introductions, which are called Introducciones. I'd like for you guys to pay very close attention to me as I go over information in this video to help you to understand more about Introducciones, which are called introductions. Now let's begin. The purpose. This presentation is important because it contains information that is going to help a new learner of the Spanish language. This information here will teach you and educate the learner how to introduce themselves, initiate a relationship. It is important to learn how to communicate in Spanish by asking questions and being able to respond back correctly. Use this information shared here and apply it. Introductions. In Spanish, introductions means introducciones or introducción. Introductions is basically presenting yourself to someone and knowing how to meet them by getting to know them more. You do this through several ways, but mostly communicating openly with an individual. I will now show you how examples to introductions so you can use them carefully. Please use these ways. Introducciones. Remember, we talked about greetings earlier from the first slide. You always want to say hello, like hola, hola. You use this as a way to get attention so someone knows you. If you come into contact with someone in the morning, you would say buenos días or buenos días. In the afternoon, you would say buenas tardes. In the evening or night, you say buenas noches. Everything depends on the time frame you meet the person. Next, you want to greet the person and start to begin a conversation. You could say the following. Look at my brief example and use the same way to help you. My brief example. Buenas tardes, good afternoon. Hola, hello. Me llamo James, my name is James. ¿Cómo se llama? What is your name? Me llamo Carla, my name is Carla. Mucho gusto o gusto en conocerle. Nice to meet you, or it's a pleasure to meet you. Or the person might say, igualmente, same here. Continue example 7. You can extend your hand and give a handshake to show some respect. In Latin American and Spanish culture, people usually give a kiss on the cheek. A man will kiss the cheek of a woman will kiss the cheek of another woman. Or a man will shake the hand of another man to extend some type of respect or to greet a person. ¿De dónde es usted? Where are you from? Soy de Estados Unidos. I am from USA or I'm from USA. ¿Y usted? And you? Where are you from? Soy de México. I am from Mexico. So basically, that's how an introduction might go. I will show you another way to introduce someone to another person so you'll be familiar with it. Look at my other example. Hola y buenos días, señor Gómez. Hello and good morning, Mr. Gómez. ¿Cómo está usted? How are you? Remember how I said usted is a way of showing respect to a person who you're not familiar with or an older person? You say, ¿Cómo está usted? How are you? Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Good. And you? Muy bien. Very good. Yo quiero presentarle a mi amigo a usted. I want to introduce you to my friend. Señor Gómez, le presento a David. Mr. Gómez, I present you to David. David, le presento a Señor Gómez. David, I introduce you to Mr. Gómez. Mucho gusto, y el gusto es mío. Pleased to meet you. So basically, in that scenario right there, an example, what you can do is the same way how I wrote it out, you could just plug in the names of the individuals who you'd like to use in that type of situation to help you to present a person to another person. It's an easy way for you to be able to introduce yourself and to create a friendship and a relationship with someone who speaks the Spanish language. That's how they do it in Latin American culture and also in the Spanish culture as well. Why is this helpful? This is helpful because the information here will help to explain the correct way to begin introductions in Spanish. Knowing how to introduce yourself and others is a great way on establishing in Latin America and Spanish culture relationships. The Spanish culture is very romantic and also practices a lot of respect for the elder person, referring to the form usted, which means you, with respect. Getting to know people will allow you to be more involved in further conversations and activities of getting to know people. These are my sources. And I want to thank you guys once again for taking very seriously the Spanish crash course of learning information on introductions, which are called Introducciones. I look forward to helping you guys more in the next video. And I look forward to assisting you with increasing your Spanish knowledge as well. Thank you guys very much for being fantastic and showing a lot of interest to learn Spanish. Until soon. Bye.